Hello, people. How are you? Are you just fine? Yeah. Cool. Okay. Yeah. Everybody's fine here again, hopefully, right? Are you alive?
Yeah.
Cool, amazing. Yeah. So we are here again once again, actually. 1 week passed with a lot of ups and downs with the weather, economy, life, everything.
Examination.
Yeah, of course I forgot that. I am not a student anymore. Yeah, I forgot that you were a student. Yeah, I remember. So as usual, we talk about a specific topic, right? And what are you into to talk about today?
Yeah, we were watching about the Elon Musk project.
Come
Tunnel
on.
project.
Metaverse.
No, tunnel project.
Tunnel project.
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
Stop the traffic jam.
Yeah.
When
Uh-huh.
you're in the jam,
I saw it, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
you use this tunnel. Tunnel automatically transfer to you.
It is
where you want
creating a
to.
tunnel under the road, and they are trying to block off the traffic jam.
I see. You know, I don't know whether you're in favor of it or not. However you are looking at it, technology, of course I support technology somehow. But if you get something, you will lose something else.
Like what?
I don't know, in general. If you get this, you will lose something. If you get this, you will lose another thing. Which means, for example, if you want to buy a new telephone, you have to lose money. So, understand? So if you want to just change something, make it better, it is not easy. It comes at a cost. There's an expression. Do you know this expression? It comes at a cost. Which means that no pain, no gain, or no money, no honey, something like that. Which is not very funny. No money, no honey, which is not very funny. Yeah?
Hello.
Hello, how are you? Cool. So, yeah, do you support it? Really?
Yeah.
We need it here in Istanbul, huh?
Exactly.
Definitely, but Istanbul not available, I guess, because take time like that everywhere.
In terms of economically or technologically?
No, it is geographically.
Geographically.
Yeah, Istanbul is.
If it creates in Istanbul, it will be cost and a leg.
Exactly, arm and a leg, not just leg. Arm and a leg, a lot. So to cost an arm and a leg is an idiom, which means to cost a lot of money. That's totally right. Yeah, too expensive. What do you think of that? Do you think that these tunnels can help big cities like Istanbul to get rid of traffic, at least a bit? Or they are useless? No idea about it. Do you want to speak about it?
I think not usually short distance, not good, but long distance, it's benefits.
Okay, do you think that it is good for Istanbul or not?
Not for Istanbul.
Not for Istanbul. Okay, what do you think of that?
I think it will be very useful, but in Istanbul, perhaps it will like one go like I don't know cost so much to public, you know. Comes with a bill.
I see. Yeah.
It's about
Extra
the-
thing.
Yes, it's about government.
Yeah. Taxes, extra
Yeah.
fee,
Yeah.
extra thing. Yeah, more money. Yeah, of course. You? Do you want to talk about it?
No.
No? Not today?
Yes.
All right. You don't need to hide, no problem. And you, do you want to speak? Are you in favor of that?
First of all, I don't understand what's the difference between tunnel and metro line. Is there a difference?
Yeah.
There must be a difference.
Must
Yeah.
be difference.
Do you want to speak about it? You have just watched it.
You know the Metrobus?
Where? Metrobus.
A Metrobus is
My
like
favorite. Yes, I know.
public transportation.
Metrobus is my favorite.
Why?
I love it.
Sushi now.
Because it's challenge, you know? I love challenges.
I read every day.
Yeah.
And this station is very cold. Maybe the most.
My favorite station. Şirin Evler Metrobus station. I mean it. I'm not joking. Always active. Always. Bayram active. Night active. Morning active. Corona active. Summer active. You know, all the time. That's why, because that is a huge challenge, my favorite. Okay, I know Metrobus, yes.
Yeah, like Metrobus. It's a public transportation.
Sure.
Metro
Is
public
that like
transportation.
floor by floor? Like,
No, we were criticizing about that point.
all right, go ahead.
Yeah, this is private transportation.
Private transportation, not public.
While you're going with your car
Hmm.
and you start in the gym, you go to the station of the
Alright.
tunnel,
All right.
and the tunnel is
Automatically,
automatically
Mm.
transformed to somewhere. It's
I
about
see.
not like a public transportation.
I
First, you
understand.
have to park your car,
Yeah.
and after that,
You don't
it's like
move. You don't move your car.
Okay.
The tunnel
It's like
Just take your cup of coffee and enjoy the scenery. Oh my God, I'm moving. What's
it's like a
happening?
lifter,
Yeah,
and you are going down, up,
yeah.
under
down.
It
sorry.
elevates or
Like
okay,
elevator.
okay.
You are going
Yeah.
to down, and
Yeah.
you will be almost 200 kilometer hour per hour.
Really,
Yeah.
that much fast?
because it's automatic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Schedule you where you
He
want.
said
Amazing.
we don't have any limit for the how can I say?
Speed?
Yes, speed. Yeah.
Okay.
For the
There is
speed.
no limit for that.
Yeah.
Other advantage about the project is you don't have to make some limited deep of the earth.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have like Elon Musk said, we reach higher building on the earth, we can reach down
Yeah.
bigger than the earth
Hmm.
meter easily.
He's
It
crazy,
means,
man. He's really
You
crazy.
know, Burj Khalifa is
Yeah.
how many floor you can make
49?
49 maybe.
I don't know. Yeah. Very big.
This much floor, you can easily make much more than this, many more than this
Mhm.
floor under the ground.
Underground, yes, I see.
Huge available for transportation.
Yeah.
On the other hand, we were criticizing
This is
about-
theory, right? This is theory,
It's
not
just
in
working
practice.
Yeah.
This is working right now.
It was made in one tunnel.
Prototype, maybe.
May it cause accidents?
Who is speaking? You're speaking. Yeah, okay.
Because there is no speed limit.
But it's automatic and
Automatically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine it like a factory that, you know, the machine doesn't make any mistake.
Musk was talking about the possibility of the
This project.
crashing.
Yeah. Okay. I was trying to help
But
you.
the crashing not about the crashing with each other.
Mhm.
It's about your, for example, you go with your car and your car broke down
Okay.
about something engineering.
Yeah.
You need help under the ground.
Okay.
Easily the machine bring you sideways.
Uh-huh.
They will be
The mechanics can come and help.
Yeah.
cut some slack.
Yeah,
for
amazing.
the car.
And nearly all of them is free.
Mm.
Like Tesla give free energy to
Mm.
one car. It's
Mm.
like this.
Interesting.
Like I said, just from the other hand, we were talking about criticizing about the how can I say transportation of public. It will be our, I guess, it will be top of the road.
Yeah.
The whole city will have public transportation.
All right.
Under the road,
Okay.
it will be private transportation for
I
our
see.
cars.
Which, you know, when you talk about private transportation, it means more money. Really, it means only rich people will get the benefit from that.
It will, I think it will be common for the normal road. Under
Step by step.
Yeah.
Step by
If
step.
it will be common, it will be cheaper than normal.
Are you using the car or the car all transported by the machine?
Yeah, machine.
Machine.
Machine. You are not using the car.
No.
Just
Just entering that, way, highway,
Yeah,
whatever it
going
is.
down and enter the destination.
Yeah, they
Enter
take
the
you.
destination and just
Like that.
wait.
Yeah, just
The
wait.
machine will and there is no risk of accident, I think, here.
Yeah.
Because some cars also created by automatically, and you don't have to use anything in the automobile.
Yeah,
Normal automobile.
yeah.
Look at the just road, but in the USA it's a prototype, and the automobile is working just automatically, and when encounter a objects, he automatically stop. You don't use anything.
I see.
And
Most probably they will apply that technology
yes,
as
technology. So I don't think so. There will be an accident like this in such infrastructure. But it's very extraordinary, imaginary.
Of course. Amazing.
And Elon Musk is also a different guy. So
Really
he can,
different, yeah.
He can create something like this. But
Very influential person of
for the
the
short time-
history, I think.
Yes.
Not just century, history. Like one
but
of
for
them.
the short time, it's not solution of Istanbul, I think, because
Yeah.
we need to increase the metro line.
Yeah.
First of all, I think, because the cost of this project is very high,
Very
you
high.
can imagine. And so metro line in the infrastructure maybe help us more than this side. But
Don't-
in
don't
the end,
create
we want to
substructure.
get this point.
Don't create a substructure or metro line. Just you make private for our cars. You make it private for our cars.
All right.
And we will use under the transportation for
Okay.
our cars, and you use that
Transportation also.
on road for our public transportation.
That's true. So they are somehow, how can I say, reducing the traffic jam. Reducing
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
Yeah. Amazing. If they can put it into practice. Yeah?
With the idea, I'm against for the metro line actually. Don't create a metro line and convert to that
Tunnel.
position for our private cars, and it will be.
Like we talk, public transportation on Earth is same underground.
Yeah, like I said, we will use our private cars like a metro
Why
line.
you
Alright.
available to both of them? Why you prefer one of them? Why you have?
How can you create with the metro line and
How you create on the Earth? Metro,
no, just use the
public transportation be on the Earth, huh?
just
same
use
time
the
you
bus
Right.
and metro bus.
Yeah, cool. Amazing, good.
Use the metro bus, and the kind of transportation.
Other
And
means
use
of
the other
transport.
platform under the road with your private car.
Definitely.
You're talking like everyone has a private car.
Yeah, like I said.
Actually,
But those private cars normally cause
Yes,
that
yes.
traffic,
yeah.
not the public transportation.
And I think 10% of the car now, or 20% of the car now available in the road. If you use this infrastructure, then the traffic jam will decrease.
Exactly.
sharply.
Totally be eliminated.
Yes.
Yeah. What is your opinion about it? About this traffic? Do you support it?
Actually, public transportation use metro bus, Marmara.
Okay. Do you think they are enough?
Yes, enough.
Enough.
Benzin price increase nowadays. Traffic less.
Interesting. Do you really believe that? No. The price of petroleum increases so that people do not use their car more often, or people say no, I will use my car insistently.
Are you exposed to traffic jam when you are using your car?
No, I
This feeling makes you think differently.
But of course, the because of the increasing of the price, yeah, that mentality can happen. I don't know how many percent, but it can happen. Yeah. Because people are using their cars, really I don't want to say like really wrongly, but people try to use it, I mean, a lot, more than normal. You want to go from this place to that place, instead of walking, you are using your car. You know, you can walk. It is very short distance, but unfortunately, yeah. For those situations, yeah, we can say because of the petroleum price, they would use their car less than usual, I would say.
And in the 10 years, we don't use oil structured motors in the automobile.
Mhm.
The electrical devices
Mhm.
being
used.
created, produced newly, and in the 10 years, we don't see any oil motors.
System.
Bankruptcy.
Bankruptcy, yeah, of
Yeah.
course. Yeah, totally. And you?
Uh,
How can we create a better, transportation in Istanbul?
that project is really good for the cities, the real developed cities. But in Istanbul, yeah, that will be really most that we need to more and more money for the creating that, and it will be cause some problems.
Of course. Okay. What do you think, ladies?
I think Martı is okay.
Sorry?
Martı is okay.
Is okay. Do you use that
Yes,
more often?
I love.
Very good. How much is it? How do they calculate that? By distance or by how?
There is an opening fee, and then
How much is it?
I didn't look.
Okay.
It's like maybe 2 Turkish liras.
2 Turkish liras.
Yes, opening fee.
Really?
And then
He knows. Okay.
per kilometer.
And sorry?
And first opening fee, then per kilometer.
Per kilometer.
Yes.
Okay.
It's like,
One
I know. It's per minute.
Yes,
Per minute.
Yes, per minute.
1 lira per minute.
No.
2 lira.
I think higher than.
1.5.
I think it's higher than 1 per hour.
1.5, not 2, not 1. It's years.
It's about the one.
Yes.
So
it's
based
about-
on the time,
Yes.
not just the distance.
So
Yeah.
everyone wanted speed.
But it is not
Yeah.
common in Şirinevler. Sometimes I want to use Martı, and I also have an application in my phone. I enter my phone and I see some Martys. But if I get this point, I don't see any Martys. It's very common in the Beşiktaş or Kadıköy or like, and you can put the Martı anywhere you want. But the first time I hear in Güneşli, I opened with my application and I drive it.
You ride it.
Then I want to get to my home. I put Martı in the very common street side, but the application says you cannot stop here. Why? Because they make some agreements with municipality and some locations are allocated for this space. But it's not common in this space is the number of spaces is
Limited.
low. So they tell me put your Martı another place, and until that point I have to pay the money.
Pay her, yeah.
So they charge higher than
Expected.
30 TL higher than I expected. I paid.
You're right.
Bin is better.
Yes, very better, but it's a more dangerous.
Which one is better, you said?
Bin.
Bin?
Yes.
What is that?
Different
Scooter?
Another-
It's different
Yes.
brand.
Kind of
It's
scooter.
same, but not another brand.
I see. I don't know. I have
It's
no
not
idea.
depends minority. Minority.
Minority?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Municipality.
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 It depends on municipality.
It is private sector. So private sector is cheaper than state?
Yes.
Weird.
But it's
Very
not
weird.
so common like a Martı.
I see. Weird.
I don't
Really?
support that much, that kind of transportation.
Why? Is it dangerous?
Yeah, it's totally dangerous for me because it should have.
You
some,
go crazy. I have to ride
it should have
fast.
some limited, some policy
Yes.
for the
There is
everyone.
a limit, but not a good thing.
For
Speed limit or
For example,
Speed limit.
usage
I,
limit?
I haven't used that kind of scooter and kind of.
In your life.
Let me think about the first using that kind of
Mhm.
scooter. What will be happen?
I don't know.
Maybe I
He knows.
crash.
He knows.
Normal electric scooters, their speed limits are less than the Marti. They are putting some malwares into
Really?
scooter and they
System.
are increasing the speed limit. Really, that's real.
I'm not talking about the speed limit. It's
And
okay.
normally scooters are more safer than the Marti.
Mm.
Hmm. I think what is the speed? Maybe 30 or
15.
50.
Yeah.
15 is high, I think.
50 or 15?
50. 50?
No, 15.
15?
Yes, 15.
I run faster than that.
15.
Really?
I
If I
don't think
want.
so, 50.
I remember like that.
I know.
Maybe.
And in the first time when I used it in Kadıköy,
Mm-hmm.
on the walk side, I was driving.
Mm-hmm.
Some
Huh.
woman appears on my road,
Yeah.
and and
You
the
dodged
other guy,
it.
the other guy behind next to her, and I tried to decrease my
Speed?
but the woman should have walked, but she didn't.
She didn't.
So I pressed the
Brake.
brake, yes, and
Fall.
yes, fall, and
Then slow motion, you know?
yes, and in the front of the woman foot.
Yeah, really.
When I faced,
Possible. You said, oh God. That is enough. That is enough. I will never use that again.
and there was a traffic jam. There was buses there,
Yeah.
and full of people.
People.
And I look the bus, all of them
We're
looking
laughing
and
at you.
laughing.
They were taking pictures or videos to share it on social media or something. You become phenomenal, you know?
It's,
Sorry?
18.
18.
Yeah.
Okay, 3. Yes, come on. A little bit faster than me, you know? Amazing. Very good. So, another question. Please, teacher, don't kill me. So, do you use those scooter stuff? Have you ever used them?
No,
Never? Do you want to try? You don't trust?
I think absurd.
That is absurd.
Yes.
Possible. Why do you think so? Maybe you're in a situation that you're in a hurry and you have to go somewhere very quickly.
No, walking.
Imagine there's a situation that you're in a hurry and you have to reach there very quickly.
Car.
Okay, you're against it. I understood. So, have you ever, used those things in your life?
Just once.
Just once? In Şirin Evler?
Bakırköy.
Mm-hmm. How was it? I mean, I haven't tasted it yet. Not a chance for me. But, I mean, is that easy to use? User friendly? User friendly, right? How? You can just open it and it is ready or
Yes.
ready and then you, like a motorcycle.
You have to download the application.
All right.
And put the money with your
First
credit
money,
card.
then download the
And
application.
You read the QR code. And
Yeah.
There is a QR code on the market.
Uh-huh.
You read it, and you can just take and
You
start to use. Yes, the two devices. One of them is
Two functions.
Yes, two functions.
Ah.
One of them is brake, and the other is speed.
Speed, gas, yeah. Acceleration.
Acceleration, yes.
I see. Interesting. Okay, so it seems to be that you are using it a lot on a daily basis.
Because when I'm going to school,
Do you go to school or university?
university.
University is different from school.
Okay,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
right. Yes. When I go in, I don't know. First, I had a public transportation. I Metrobus. I use Metrobus.
Of course,
Then-
Metrobus is a must.
Yeah.
Wherever you want to go, you have to pay for
Then I
Metrobus.
use tramline. So between tramline and my school, there is like 18 minutes walk. So I use Martı. It's like 3 minutes.
3 minutes, you
Yes.
see?
You see?
No?
But expensive.
No,
Yeah,
it's,
that's
10 years.
10 liras.
There's no walking.
There's no. Okay. Possible, yeah. Cool. And you? You agree with your friend?
Yes, I use Martı, but just funny. I don't use for travel.
I
Bus
see.
For travel.
I see. Sometimes as fun, as a kind of hobby,
Yes.
maybe. As a hobby. Very good. Cool, cool. All right. What else? You create a question.
Yeah, actually,
Actually, we created the Elon Musk tunnel project. We talk about
That's true. Yeah, yeah. Of course. I mean, they're connected to each other. I mean, this is a flow of conversation.
exactly.
Yeah.
Like I said just before, it's useful. Okay, it's okay
Mhm.
for me. However, it should have some policy for limit.
Limited. And I
I saw some videos.
everybody's ideas come. Yeah.
I know only one policy. You shouldn't use it in
Sidewalk. Sidewalk.
Sidewalks.
Sidewalk, yes. There is one
You
policy.
shouldn't use it, and of course you cannot use it because it's crowded. You can't.
It should be you mustn't use on the sidewalk or
Mhm.
how can I say on the road.
Should you obey the traffic rules?
It's about the lack of the bike way. in
Oh,
Turkey.
okay. Yeah,
Because
that's
this
true.
kind machine actually the
Uh-huh.
transportation is
Should
about
be on the
on the
cycle.
Yeah, specific
cycle.
lane they call it.
Yeah.
Lane.
While you use in the highway or
Yeah,
like this,
yeah.
it is really dangerous.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because-
Yeah.
And it's available.
Mm.
Nobody is saying you can't go on
So
highway.
there is no rule to follow? No traffic rules for
No,
that?
you can continue in red light.
Really?
Yes.
This is terrible.
Not terrible. It's
This is fun.
18 kilometers per hour.
I see. I
Actually,
don't know.
other dangerous side is this actually. You
Yeah.
can't
You
fix
can
it
move-
yourself the other
Yeah.
car.
Mhm.
Other car maybe going 18 per hour.
Yeah.
You're going 8.
You can move instantly.
Exactly.
Save yourself.
I
Because
think
car is
Martı
common
is
sense.
not.
Astronemy, yeah.
Martı is not dangerous for traffic. Traffic is dangerous for
Yeah.
Martı.
We are talking about that's fine, yeah.
Nice, nice.
And I saw
like it.
some videos on Instagram. There are 3 people. They were 3 people on the Mart and
Yeah. Come on, we are coming, you know. Yeah, I mean, I saw a couple of years ago there was a kind of animation, okay, like a theory that it wasn't the tunnel. It was kind of, I don't know the name of that project or that animation or whatever. It's like something which is going, I mean, moving, I mean, above the, let's say, metro bus, let's say, or metro line. I mean, moving above, and the, I mean, below of it is empty. It can just move. I mean, yeah. I think so. In London, I don't know. So, what do you think of that? Do you think it is necessary here in Istanbul to have one? Why not?
I didn't understand.
Because
I
our
have to show
structure is
it.
not enough
Imagine
for
metro line
buildings.
not under the wheel, just at
There are
the
buildings.
No, no.
Okay.
Our
Like the
substructure
road is here and
Yeah.
It's not enough for our
Yeah.
buildings. It's
But
not
metro
supporting
line.
our buildings basically. How can we
Crazy.
support the our substructure to the metro line over the road?
Other point, Lama actually talk about the fly car. It's
Yeah.
like
Flying car.
Flying car is dangerous and so now it's
You mean drone car?
No.
yeah, the same.
Kinda.
Like in Dubai, there are drone taxis.
They asked to Elon Musk
Yeah.
Why people don't prefer to fly
Flying
car
car.
than underground car?
What did you say?
Transportation.
They say it is first is so noisy, and other side the flying is so dangerous. It depends weather more than everything else.
Mhm.
It will be sounds problem.
Yeah. Same time, metro line is same. While you put underground metro line, while you
Yeah.
put below the people,
Yeah.
it is
Exactly.
protection.
However, you are looking at this topic, there's a problem. And that problem can be very serious. I don't know.
Yes, it seems like just like show, just for show.
For shop?
Show.
Show.
Just show. Just go there.
Show what? Like we are powerful in technology or something?
Yes, we have flying cars like that. Just go somewhere.
You know, they did a lot of things actually, and whenever I think deeper, it kind of becomes opening the Pandora's box somehow. Do you know this idiom? To open the Pandora's box?
Idiom came from origin of the Greek mythology.
Come on, yes, of course, yeah. Historian, yeah, of course. Which means
It is possible everything.
Yeah.
Everything can.
Pandora's box. We think that, all of negativity and problems are inside it. When you open it, so you are opening all of the, problems to the public. Yeah. Of course, it can happen, but whenever I think about this, kind of scary. Look at their plan. First, they introduced COVID-19. Okay. We have to think about it. COVID-19 came, outbreak, pandemic, whatever. Then they said that you have to be disconnected. Listen carefully. I think about it a lot. Disconnecting. Okay? You cannot touch others. No hugging, no shaking, no nothing. There should be a kind of social distancing. All right? Like disconnection. Okay? Then they say everybody should be digitalized. Like instead of going to the work, going to office, you have your home office, home studio, whatever you want to call it. Okay, again, disconnection. Now they are talking about the metaverse. Makes sense. There's a plan. I don't know, I just feel metaverse, again, disconnecting. Much more disconnection, much more separation, isolation.
Actually, last week we have talked about it.
Yeah, this is something new, and we have to talk about it all the time because we keep forgetting it. And this is very scary somehow. Metaverse.
What do you think about metaverse?
What do I think about? What don't I think about metaverse actually? This is a good question.
I think it's like a
Game?
selling from the heaven. Selling from area from the heaven.
I don't know.
It doesn't make sense.
How can I say? My brain sometimes stops whenever I want to think about it, because whenever I want to think, I think about it in depth, not superficially.
Exactly.
Sophia. Do you know Sophia?
Yeah.
That robot. Is it from South Korea or Japan? China? Who created it? Sophia. Do you know Sophia?
Japan?
Japan? Are you sure?
Not
I
sure.
don't know.
Sophia is the talking robot.
It's like a real.
Super real, yeah. You can ask challenging questions. Sometimes, yeah.
Do you think that this pandemic is a result of a very big plan?
Yeah, I think so.
You believe that?
Yeah. Specifically, if you look at the Donald Trump, Donald Trump was a kind of really.
Underestimated for all around the world.
Which, I don't know. Another question. And they infected Donald Trump to COVID actually. They want to kill him and he didn't die. Why?
But
America, China, COVID comes from China. Donald Trump, they infected him, blah, blah, blah. They're connected somehow, I think.
maybe you are right, but maybe conditions for some people to create such kind of things.
Yeah? Don't you think that COVID comes from laboratory?
I don't believe that because there are many researchers, many professors, not in Turkey, just
Yeah.
all around the world,
All
and
right.
observe the viruses. So if it's a result of, it's a product of laboratory, then I think they realize that.
What if?
But also many doctors died from this.
Of course I am following these news from the very beginning. What if the government says, scientists, you have to lie?
No.
What if?
No.
I don't say it is. I say what if?
No, but
The politics says you
cannot-
must
You
lie.
cannot control all professors, all researchers,
You
all
can.
many
Why not?
people. But maybe
System is bigger than individuals.
You can make them die.
I can be a kind of protester.
From the
Hmm?
Iran.
Sorry?
Look at the whole professor from the
Iran.
you can
Yeah.
died.
you
Yeah,
can
yeah, of
you
course,
can
it's
buy
done
some
over here,
professors.
Like
you
that,
can buy
done.
some professors, but not all of them.
If you want to exceed the limit,
Uh-huh.
you will be made die.
Exactly.
No.
I didn't get
You
it.
can buy some professors, and it doesn't matter which university they take a position.
Okay.
Maybe like Harvard or
Alright.
MIT, or you can buy some professors
Yeah.
Alright.
if you give them money. But you cannot buy all of them. Not all of them.
Okay.
So, but it can be because it's natural. But the virus is natural. This virus is not new because they are living in the horse or some kind of wild animals. But maybe this can happen. They create a system to transfer these viruses to the people
Rapidly.
because even if it's natural.
Okay.
And normally it doesn't pass the human body,
Mm-hmm.
but maybe they can create some system, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But in that, I think this is a result of a pandemic, a natural thing, and some conditions force people to discover or create such kind of new things, I think.
I understand. It makes sense.
Can I give example?
Okay.
Opposite idea.
All right.
History tells a medicine actually give while the pregnant woman first 2 or 3 weeks in the Europe created by the German.
Is it new?
No, it is
1960.
maybe.
How do you know that?
I'm,
Are you Google?
I'm studying medicine.
Fantastic.
You know,
You doesn't
first time this is caused loss of disability for
Uh-huh.
newborn child,
Sure.
and it is product until 20 or 25 years later, and no kind professor talk about this. Whole world, but nobody
It's
kind
talking
professor
about it.
talk about this.
Yeah.
It is didn't come to Turkey because of just one professor against this idea.
Turkish professor.
Turkish professor. All Europe and instead the United States use this. And nobody against this because of the foundation of the company. It is possible. It is done.
Everything is
before.
possible.
But all over the world, we can USA, England, Spain, not just
In those
USA.
time, whole world used this.
And
Just Turkey.
many people, some being an expert and professor like a medicine it takes many years, and some sincere people, if they believe humanity, they create their objects, even if they have some fear or if they send money, because of and I believe in this this professor's human side. Okay. And so I don't think so. It's a laboratory product.
I didn't say that it is laboratory. I said maybe. What if? I assume.
We watched the video to see.
Today?
It's about the COVID-19 tests, and
The test is ridiculous.
declaring COVID-19.
PCR?
PCR is ridiculous.
Yeah, PCR and COVID-19 is reality. It's about COVID-19's reality and PCR test.
Okay.
One of the African country declared the whole people about lying on the PCR test, and
It
not
is.
about showing us the real.
It is not lie. It is like the how can I say, the lack of the technology. I think. For example, if your test is negative, it doesn't mean that is 100%
No,
negative.
they showed us the ridiculous something.
Hmm.
They
take test from
from the
plant.
plant.
animal.
It became
all of them
positive.
and the peer, for example.
Okay.
Half
It
of
became
them was
positive.
All of them.
Yeah,
have
that's why. Yeah.
Positive.
Possibility. Yeah.
What they do? What did they do?
Killed the
They
president of the.
president of the
Hmm.
municipality.
How did they kill it?
Just the small country in
Yeah.
I see.
southern Africa, maybe.
Africa.
People
With a
say-
machine gun, ta, 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 like that.
It is. I have read some news about that. Firstly, they say
Basically, they were disappeared.
disappeared.
Yeah, they don't know
2 weeks,
anything.
and after 2 weeks, they say they already killed,
Yeah.
already died actually.
No one doesn't know anything about the
How died?
Yeah.
what happened.
I see.
But that guy also didn't give any proof of that.
It's true. Proof.
No, it's not.
Real proof.
I'm done with complot theories.
Uh-huh.
It's not completely. They got some.
No, there is no proof.
Evidence.
And people think that PCR is just for COVID, but we use it like 20 years.
For 20 years?
We use it, and we also know it's not that safe, not
Mhm.
that correct, because there is no test that 100% right.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
What
there's
about
always-
what?
But there is no better test, you know.
Yeah, of course. There is no appropriate technology
We
to
have,
understand
but,
it.
We can't use it for all people. because,
What about blood test?
It's so time wasting, you know.
Mm.
PCR is
Time consuming.
time consuming.
I see.
Sorry. And there's you can take biopsy from that person.
Mm-hmm.
It's also show. It can also show the test positive or negative, but
It takes time and
every
money.
what?
It takes time and money.
Yes, because there's so many people every day coming. Am I correct?
Biopsy is very.
So PCR is faster
Mm-hmm.
and better. We are not saying that it's really
Accurate.
Yes.
I see.
So
There is no accuracy in the science.
Accuracy.
Accuracy in
No,
the science.
there
We
is-
know that. Just they were shown to us. It's ridiculous because I said like that accuracy is not accurate in the science.
Mm-hmm.
However, peers look at the animals, look at the plant.
Yeah.
What the hell is going on the PCR test?
But
Answer.
the virus actually.
just don't believe everything you saw.
My
No, they
Right.
it was shown to us.
The virus is originated by the actually animal.
Bat.
Because of maybe the old animals.
Batman bring it, brought it here.
May I ask a question?
Okay.
Because the-
Ask me.
Everyone.
Everybody, yeah.
Is there anyone who don't trust vaccines?
I believe vaccine.
No.
Okay.
I trust it. I got my 3rd shot.
I have not trust until first dose. After first dose, I believe it.
There's a-
We had
No.
got one.
Yeah. You pass it.
Get your 3rd one,
I
guys.
believe there is no microchip inside the vessel.
No, come on. Yeah, I mean those things were because of I think effect of social media effect. I would say. I don't want to say social media. I would say fake media. It is not social anymore. It's fake media. Yeah.
There are many people. There are not many. There are some people
Who are still
believe
insisting.
that the world is not. It's play.
It's a game.
No. The world is what it is?
Global.
Global, not global.
Global. What does it?
You mean circle?
Circle, yes.
I see. Yeah. They believe in flats.
You
Come
can
on.
find some such kind of.
Of course.
people.
Of course.
But also, I want to say that COVID-19 give very negative effect on all economic activities.
Exactly.
Okay.
Obviously.
Many automotive sector or
Everything,
transport sector,
everywhere.
Everything, they are harmful for the economic
True.
activities.
True.
So there is a cliche, I don't know the exact English word, but look at who benefits most if some action happened. Okay. if we look at in this perspective with COVID-19,
All right.
nobody winner, okay?
Yes.
Nobody
I
winner.
agree.
So I believe there's a natural disease, okay, and we should understand the root causes exactly and take measurements about this. Such kind of things will not. But I think all the time, because technologies or other kind of things brings new things, and this can be such kind of the result, the cause of diseases. But we take some measures and take some.
But maybe
Hopefully.
I would like to ask a question. Maybe I asked
Okay.
this question plenty of times on the in the speaking club.
Yeah.
Why
Speaking club is for 40 minutes, guys. Yes, go ahead. Go ahead, go ahead.
why we are getting the vaccination first? Because I have a plenty of proof about the vaccination. Basically, there are plenty of people who is the famous and basketballer, footballer, who is playing tennis. Maybe you read it about the tennis player. He hasn't got vaccinated,
Okay.
and he didn't accept from the Australia. Why they didn't get vaccinated? Why they don't believe the vaccinated?
They think like you. Yeah,
That's
sport
true.
Not have to be so wise. Wise guys not
Yeah.
have to be in the sport. You know, all football
You know,
is
personally
They
speaking,
have a doctor. They have a
all
that's a
people
matter of
for
their
choice.
body. They have
People
science
are-
for their body.
that's the matter of choice, actually.
Yeah, why we don't get
It's
why-
there shouldn't be any obligation.
Just show
And
me
we can-
one person who is got vaccinated, famous or president or
Yes, we can
player.
give many examples.
What kind of player?
We can give many examples who are vaccinated and also they are famous.
Who?
Yes,
Are you-
there
Let's
is
say
one.
President Erdogan, like this.
Are you believing the
Yes, I believe.
Yes.
Yes, I believe.
No. They
Just a second, I didn't get the thing. Why are you looking at the players?
Yeah,
Just look at scientists.
Because I'm
Yeah,
I'm
that's
a
true.
sportman. Because
I believe, personally, I am not a scientist.
sportman. I'm reading all the times as sport news,
Yeah.
and they have scientists. They have a doctor,
Mhm.
private
But just
doctor.
look at the scientists and doctors, they all
Because,
vaccinated.
like I
Yeah,
said
yeah,
just
sure.
before,
Many of
they
them.
bought the whole
Some-
sciences. Because since example about just one of the medicine.
Yeah.
If you are one of the someone who is the around the whole people
Yeah.
who is about the governmental system, by governmental system, you are not surrounding to whole around the world.
Okay.
You cannot
I talk about the medicine. The
Yeah.
medicine
Yeah.
foundation all around the world.
Yeah.
they
But after
they-
25 years, everyone figures out it is dangerous for pregnant women. Actually, it's not completely dangerous. It is
Yeah.
just one of the third woman got this side effect because of it. This affects it and still this use it today.
Mhm.
It's not completely wrong.
why they didn't listen to these sciences? They said it's the dangerous.
I don't know.
You said example.
Just one Turkish
Yeah.
professor
Why didn't listen?
against,
why
but
they
not
didn't listen?
completely against. They just tested on some kind of test animal, and saw some side effect, and because of that, didn't sign it for this.
Mhm.
And actually, this time Turkey is lack of the foundation because of that can't buy the medicine completely, but United States can buy it. It's about this actually, and today we still use this medicine. It's not completely done.
Why they made them kill the South African people, president?
Oh, that is too much. I don't know.
Because they wanna, like maybe plenty of times said, they
That's
wanna
true.
control the whole people.
Of course,
How can you
controlling.
control?
Yeah.
With the medicine, with the virus, how can you
This
put
is a little
them,
bit
put them
further.
on their home with the fear of the virus, with
Yeah.
the fear of the vaccination,
Yeah.
spreading?
Yeah.
If we today talk about the trustworthy of the scientists, so we don't believe
I don't
evolution.
say like that. Don't
we
believe
don't
the
believe
sciences.
evolution.
Yeah.
We really we came from a
No, I don't say don't believe
It's
sciences.
like this.
When we look at the practical results, in the beginning of the pandemic, we see some people died in the roads, especially in China.
Yeah.
And in Italy, many doctors, including many doctors, many people were died.
Yeah.
And so then, after the vaccination, we see that there's no kind of thing
Actually,
that.
BioNTech was created by Germany.
So we
That's
believe
Germany.
Yes.
Why Germany didn't use for their
Extra
own public?
Yes, not
Firstly,
not-
why
Just
they,
because public health. Okay.
why they tried to use like us, like our countries, like a experiment?
No.
No.
Uğur Şahin is a Turk, and he makes an agreement with not BioNTech, Pfizer. If we create this vaccine, two countries will be prioritized. The first one is Germany and the other is Turkey.
Yeah.
So we have the option, we have the chance to get this vaccine priority.
Yes.
And so this is the reason why we can use the.
They don't let their own public.
Yes, they used.
Yeah, I know.
Also AstraZeneca.
First the vaccination.
They want test it.
And Uğur Şahin also
They
last
wanted to test it
didn't
the whole
use for a long
undeveloped
time.
countries.
Because then there
That's
were
right.
some procedures there.
Yeah.
Uğur Şahin maybe created this vaccine and maybe 6 months he didn't get vaccinated.
Why?
Because there was a rule.
We are experiment. Why they didn't understand this policy?
But this
Look at Iran.
But
They
this-
have maybe 5 different vaccinations.
That's
There
true.
is no policy of the vaccination.
But-
Just Russian vaccination get.
but you are
Come on.
Come on.
Yeah.
What the hell is
you are right, but this rule was not created newly. It's created 10 years ago,
10
maybe
years
20 years ago.
I have COVID positive.
Okay, I didn't say I
You
don't
must
believe
do
in
something.
COVID-19.
Do something.
I
You must
just say we are experimenting for the big countries, Germany, USA. Why they try to look at the Elon Musk? They try to use our city like an experiment for the drones.
That's true.
Okay, that's true, but it's not about vaccine. Germany used experiment from their country.
Why they did like your
Let me
experiment? If it's not, it wouldn't
I'm
be
not-
real.
Okay.
It wouldn't be
Let
real.
me explain
They're
something
vaccinated. They would be use their
Western
They
countries,
use their
No,
own
not
country.
now. It would
Western
it wouldn't be
countries-
real.
Western countries and rich countries make some stocks vaccine, okay? They didn't send the poor countries, okay? But in the end, some new format of the viruses was created in these countries, like many African countries, and get back to these countries. So the bencil, selfish, some such kind of selfish behavior, or not just preserve your or protect your just all your citizens, just focusing on this doesn't help you.
Just one more question.
Yes.
It wasn't be real. It
Slow
wasn't be
this,
acceptable for the BioNTech vaccination.
Yeah. Okay.
And you got the BioNTech vaccination, and after that, you said you looked at the vaccination. It's not real. What would be happen in the German? They would use or not?
I think
Of course, there is a
They give
uncertain
priority
politics.
to us. They didn't give
But
priority
this is
to
because
their
of
own-
Just go
their
ahead
own
and get
countries.
vaccinated.
They are public.
Of course, there can be
Basically,
some
look at the
uncertainty in
Iran.
politics.
They have
We cannot know about it.
The 5 different policy of the maybe 6, I don't know. Look at the China, just one. Look at the German, just
But
one.
Iran-
Why we have used
Five.
Turkovac,
Sinovac.
BioNTech, Sinovac,
But Iran and
a lot of
but Iran and China is the two countries does not explicitly their record explicitly. I can trust Chinese paper or
True.
Iran papers.
no,
True,
just,
true.
there is just one result of this consequence. It's just we are the experiments for the big countries.
That's true.
We are controlling from them.
No, I don't
But
Can be.
Ama
Can be.
sen
I agree with you.
COVID'in kontrol amaçlı çıkartıldığını
Ya zaten
düşünüyorsun.
bir laboratuvar deneyi muhtemelen.
Bilemiyorum.
Ya şöyle-
Şimdi bir şey
Çünkü
söyleyeyim mi?
Çin'le Amerika arası zaten ciddi bir problem vardı.
Ama bak.
Çin ne yaptı?
Bu Çin'e de yaramadı, Amerika'ya da
Yok, Çin
yaramadı.
zaten nüfus politikası yok oluyor zaten. Çin'in burada değil ki. Çin'de
Tamam.
nüfus
Hayır,
zaten.
Çin
Ama biz
o
zaten-
politikadan vazgeçti. Şu anda tek çocuk yasağı yok.
Biz zaten
Ondan fazla
O zaman
yapabiliyorsun.
vardı değil mi?
Yok şu anda da yok.
Yok.
2-3 yıldır kaldırdılar onu.
Koronavirüs
Pandemiden önce var,
çünkü
kaldırdılar.
biz zaten koronavirüsün
Abi,
olduğunu biliyorduk
kaldırsalar
yıllar
bile-
önceden.
Olay ne biliyor musun?
So it was a lovely conversation, guys. Take care of yourselves. See you next time. Bye bye. Bye bye.